Hello, it's Wednesday, so it must be time for another Murdle investigation. I'm filming this. I film these videos back to back. I tend to film two back to back because I film on alternate weekends. So I've just finished filming episode 4, investigation 4, which was a complete disaster. It had me having to completely reset my investigation midway through. So like taking all the photos and the pieces of string off the wall and all that stuff. Had to redo all of that at the halfway point because I was making such a hash of it, but I did solve the crime in the end. So if you managed to last through that episode, which was very long, thank you very much, and apologies for my appalling detective technique or lack of detective technique. So today I'm doing mystery 5 in this book, Murdle, More Killer Murdle, Murder Puzzles, More Killer Puzzles, Murdle, More Killer Puzzles, or Murdle Volume 2 as it is in the US. As always, there will be links in the description for the video to independent bookshops where you can buy the book should you want to. So if you don't know, Murdle is like a kind of logic puzzle based around murder mysteries where you have to try and solve the mystery. So this is mystery number 5, as I say, from book 2. So this is called Death on the Low Seas. So in the last instalment, Deductive Logico, our hero, had been imprisoned and had to solve a murder in the prison, which he managed to do. So he's now been released. So once he was released from jail, Deductive Logico took a ferry across the Red Bay with a few of Lady Violet's other guests. All of them watched with foreboding as the silhouette of Violet Manor appeared in the fog. All but one, that is. One was dead. So the suspects are Admiral Navy, the firstborn son of an Admiral Navy who himself was the son of an Admiral Navy. So Admiral Navy is 5'9" tall, right-handed, has blue eyes and brown hair. The Duchess of Vermilion, a tall old woman with tall old secrets. If she was the murderer, then it certainly wouldn't be for the first time. She's 5'9", left-handed, has grey eyes and white hair. And then finally, Uncle Midnight. When his dad died, he bought a desert mansion with a pool and retired. He was 17, which I assume means he's very rich. I don't know if that's a clue or not. So he's 5'8", left-handed, blue eyes, brown hair. So the locations are Overboard, which is outdoors. Here you might get murdered by the sharks too. The captain's quarters, which is indoors. Here the captain told Logico the legend that Lord Violet had killed the person who killed his favourite butler. Again, that could be a clue. And then the deck, which is outdoors. Look out over the ocean, but not too far, or someone might push you in. The weapons are a life preserver, which is medium weight. Getting killed by this would definitely be ironic. A diamond necklace, which is lightweight, maybe the most expensive weapon in the whole book. It's missing one diamond. That sounds like a clue. And a fishbone, which is lightweight. Historically, what people have choked on the most. Okay, so clues and evidence then. And then, as usual, I will flip the camera and work through this logic grid with you. Okay, so clues and evidence. They combed the deck, and they're certain the missing diamond wasn't there. So we had a clue a bit like this last week. In that it wasn't like definitive. You couldn't 100% say that meant the thing that it suggested, but I think you're supposed to assume. So I think we're therefore supposed to assume that the diamond necklace wasn't on the deck. An ironic weapon was discovered beside a shark. So the life preserver was in the water. The suspect on the deck retired at 17, so we know that Uncle Midnight was on the deck. The Duchess of Vermilion was attracted to the person who bought a life preserver. Okay, right. Okay, we'll need to work through that. I don't understand quite how that works, but we shall see. And then the final thing, the dead guest was found where Logico had been told a legend. So we know the corpse was found in the captain's quarters. Okay. So my gut feel is that it was the Duchess with the fishbone. But let's work through it and see if I'm right. I'm just going to pencil that in now. Fishbone. And we know that it's in the captain's quarters. Okay, right. I made a leap of reasoning there, a leap of deductive reasoning. So let's work through the puzzle and see if I'm correct or not. Right, okay, let's go. So firstly, they combed the deck and they're certain the missing diamond wasn't there. So the diamond necklace was not on deck. So that's the deck. So no diamond necklace. Right, next one. An ironic weapon was discovered beside a shark. So the life preserver was overboard. So life preserver is overboard. So therefore we already know. So if the life preserver was overboard and the diamond necklace wasn't on the deck, then the fishbone must have been in the captain's quarters, mustn't it? No, that doesn't make sense. Then the diamond necklace must have been in the captain's quarters. And the fishbone. So therefore, we've already confirmed that my half-baked theory at the start is incorrect. So well done. It's a good job I didn't arrest anyone. Right, okay, so therefore, the fishbone must be on the deck. So look, we're making progress already, aren't we? Okay. Okay, so next then. Right, so I don't need to do anything else yet. The suspect on the deck retired at 17. So therefore, Uncle Midnight was on the deck. So Uncle Midnight on the deck. Tick. So therefore, he was not there or there. Oh, and we know what was on the deck, don't we? This is the bit I miss out normally, I think. Right, so we know that the fishbone was on the deck. We know he was on the deck, so therefore he had that. And therefore didn't have, so therefore they didn't have it, and he didn't have those things. Okay. The Duchess of Vermilion was attracted to the person who brought a life preserver. So, okay, I get what this clue means now. So we know the life preserver was overboard. We know that what's his face was on the deck. So we must. So we therefore know that the mystery person who she was attracted to was overboard, and she can't have been on the deck because Uncle Midnight's on the deck. So therefore, the captain must be overboard. And the Duchess of Vermilion must be in the captain's quarters. Which is clearly wrong because I've ticked the wrong box. Right, okay. I bet lots of people were shouting as I did that. Okay, so we know the dead guest was found in the captain's quarters, so therefore we know that the Duchess was the murderer. And we know that the weapon that was in the captain's quarters was the diamond necklace. So it was the Duchess with the diamond necklace in the captain's quarters. Let's see if I'm right. Okay, so I'm going to flip to the back, and I'm just reflecting on the fact that I may have got the murder weapon wrong. So my initial thought was it was the fishbone, and in fact I now think it's the necklace. But I did get the murderer right, and that's probably the more important part of the investigation. So let's go to number 5. I need to cover up number 6 so I don't see that by accident. It was Duchess Vermilion with a diamond necklace in the captain's quarters. So I got it right again. The Duchess explained that the victim had threatened to reveal their affair. Now, thanks to you, Deductive Logico, it will be revealed anyway. Therefore, I go. And then she leapt overboard. To her death or freedom, only her swimming will tell. So, another successful investigation. That one feels like it was my most efficient investigation yet as well. It was certainly better than last week's. So, hopefully you enjoyed that. Tune in again next Wednesday. Oh, I haven't told you the name of today's episode, have I? So today's episode is called Only Murdles in the Building. So yes, I need to think up one for next week. If you've got any ideas for what it could be, let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I don't normally say this at the end of the Murdle videos. I'll just say cheers. Bye.